No break, no jam, no sense. A joro jar, a joro, joro, joro. Attention.
Anyways, welcome back to the Green Passport Podcast. As always, I'm Ohiz, Ifeanyi, Okiki. You guys know everyone. But today we have another special guest. Today we have Zeebaybz. We have Zeebaybz joining us. Thank you for rolling through, man. How are you?
I'm great. That's a lie, but I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, bad vibes.
No.
She's been honest.
I'm being
now.
honest.
No, to be honest,
she's
no.
good.
I think too many times we say that we're fine and we're really
no,
not.
okay, yeah.
We've been going through it.
That, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I respect the honesty. But apart from that, like, what do you actually have going on right now, considering, you know, the pandemic and obviously you're an online entertainer? Like, how is everything going on right now? Does the pandemic have any inspiration towards anything, any work you have going on?
Well, here's the thing. If you follow me, you know that I haven't posted anything since like
August. I know. I was gonna address it.
So,
Is that because of the pandemic? Or?
So at the beginning, it was like, I felt like, yeah, I definitely have to be putting out a lot of content because everybody was on their phones. So I was like, I need to make sure. But then the fact that I had that pressure to produce just made me feel like it was such a chore. And because it was something I started out as fun, it just started being like long. And then I didn't have content because nothing was really happening. If you turned on the news, it was all like, yeah, COVID. So I did a couple COVID skits and then I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done with that. But then there was nothing else to really do. And I've just kind of lost the motivation, I guess.
The honesty is on 100, man.
Like, to be honest, I rate it. But okay, cool, fair enough. Like, content is very hard to produce in a whole pandemic. But let's actually start from the beginning. Like, what actually got you into comedy?
Oh, interesting. Well, first of all, I've never even, like, when people are like, oh my God, like, she's that Instagram comedian. I'm like, okay. Is that what I'm doing? Right. It started off as a thing. Okay, so in like 2017, I wanted to start a YouTube channel because loads of people had said start a YouTube channel / I like talking. So I was like, let me make one. I started it. I put out my intro video. Somehow got back to my parents and they were like, delete that. Delete all that right. So I deleted it and I was like really upset actually about it, but I was like, yeah, whatever. And then a year later, I just posted a like accent challenge and I put it up on my Instagram and like people were like, ha 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 ha, this girl is crazy. I was like, oh really? Okay, let's make another one. And I did another video and then I just asked like on my story, like, what day would you guys like to have content? And people are like, Friday. So I was like, alright, Zeebaybz Fridays is born. And I was posting every Friday for like a year.
Mad.
Wow.
And then COVID. But yeah.
So you really kicked off like say 2017 times that you've been doing it consistently since then?
Yeah, since 2018. Wow. Yeah. Because also I was on a year abroad in Spain and I was at university, but like it was part of my degree, but the grades I got there didn't count. So I didn't really do much at uni. So I had a lot of free time. And then that's what I spend my time doing, making videos.
Fair enough.
Yep.
You know, there's this thing that people say that I'm not saying it, so people say.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Women are not funny.
I knew it.
It's not me that said it to me. So okay, they're just these people that said it. But have you ever heard that? Have people ever said that?
But it doesn't apply to her, so
fair enough.
Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately, I guess I don't know. But no, obviously on Twitter, if you have Twitter, you will see that guaranteed. Like people always talking about how women are funny / how like there'll always be those memes of what's his name, Charlemagne.
Yeah.
And how he's always laughing so much whenever the woman is hot. Like there's pictures of when I think Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or maybe both of them.
It's not only him that does this. A lot of people.
A lot of guys do, but I'm saying like because of that particular meme, they're like, people are like, there's no way anything she said was that funny. And the pictures, and I'm just like, but like it's not an issue I've had, so can't relate.
Exactly. Sorry.
Can't relate.
Fair enough.
Sorry, isn't that a good thing?
Yeah.
It's a good
As
thing.
in saying
Sorry.
as in like levels.
Levels.
Like no one's going to tell her she's not funny because she's actually funny. Like I'm not even the type of guy to cap. Like if you went for me, like nah, fuck off, fuck right off. Nah, but genuinely, she's actually funny.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
So you be capping all the time then? That's what it sounds like.
Stand down.
Stand
Bruh.
up now. The
Is
same
it
way
good?
you
You guys want to
funny.
do this on
That's
this
your- that's
podcast?
his own
Yeah.
talent.
Telling you lying.
Oh, you guys want to do this on the podcast? Yeah, no wala. Nah, no wala though.
Mad.
But nah, jumping onto that scene, obviously it's like a difficult industry. Like, were there any challenges doing it at first? Obviously with workload, consistency, any of that?
I think first of all, the Zeebaybz Fridays, the Friday thing actually helped me stay consistent because I knew even though like I wasn't in the mood or whatever, I knew like people were expecting a video. It's Friday, I'll make something. Like so many of my videos I've made on Friday.
Oh man.
Like on that day. So I'd be like stressed through the week or something, and then Friday will come and be like, oh, right, it's Friday, and then I'll put something out. But like it's always it's hit and miss. Like there's times when I make a video that I think is dead, like it's not funny at all, and I just know that okay, I need to post this because it's Friday, and I'll post it and people are laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing? This is not even fun. Like I understand, like you don't have to laugh, guys. Like I get it, it's not funny.
Maybe because you are fine, so that's why you know.
Do you get? See me admitting to the fact that I know I'm fine. I'm not conceited at all. But yeah, so there was that. And then also like there'd be times I'd have ideas that would be funny on paper. And then I do them and I'm like, this is not seeing the light of day. Like never ever. So it's that. But it's fun. It was fun. I haven't done anything in a while.
Do you create the same concept in the same day? Like you come up with the concept on that Friday, or you have a list of?
It depends. So I have like on my notes on my phone, I have like just one notes where if I have an idea, I'll write it down because my memory is bad. But sometimes I would have had an idea that I was gonna do, and then I'll think of a better one on that day, and then just go with that one. So yeah, and some of my like most blown posts have been ones that I was just like, let me just randomly do this, and then like the airport announcers one was the first video I made that like really got views and like really was reposted a lot.
How many views are we talking? Just hypothetically speaking.
I actually don't know.
Do you think that one was taken off, or was one of those ones that you thought this isn't funny?
Like I thought it was funny because I was actually laughing myself when I was recording it, but I didn't think that it would take off as much as it did because it was the first video that and actually even since then I haven't really had any video that's been reposted like onto actual pages. Like that one was on what do you call this guy's name?
Young Kings, I'm Just Babe. Which one?
No, this man now used to be a that Tunde
Ednut,
Thank you. Tunde Ednut's page was on funny African Pixabay videos. Those ones. So like it was actually not just reposted on stories, it was reposted on people's pages. And I was like, wow. But since then there hasn't been one that was like that. But yeah.
Now, fair enough. You have quite the following. Like, what's one? Okay, like you said, that's probably your most blown video. But then, what's something that you've accomplished through Zeebaybz Friday and whatever that you were like, raw, I did that? Just anything. Of the sort.
Wow.
No pressure.
No
Have I accomplished anything? No.
Come on now.
What?
That's Faridah behind the camera, by the way, as always.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Thank you. But I forget my memory. I already disclaimed.
Yeah, to be fair.
Fair
I've
enough.
disclaimed my memory is really bad. So last summer I hosted 2 events in summer. That one was a like football tournament thing, and the other was like a festival, like a light
I do
festival.
watch football.
Yeah.
What team you support?
Arsenal, Abi.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Sorry.
Yeah. Pele.
Oh, it's bondage, man.
Unfortunately,
It's good that your
I'm
memory is
an
not good,
Arsenal
Shafi.
fan.
You won't be remembering.
No, but like genuinely, like I was, you know what they call hardcore fans until 2016, and I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Like nobody's paying me. I'm just suffering every weekend. Literally every weekend. Like it became a thing where if we won, I was surprised.
Man.
That should not be the case. So yeah, I haven't actually sat like properly watched Arsenal matches since then. Like if I just happen to come across one, then fine. But like I had to detach. There's hope now, small, but Arsenal has made me lose all hope. Since Wenger, I lost. Look,
So many people just go straight bullets.
look. I was like, I'm this young and I'm stressed like this. For
It's
what?
not worth it.
For what? They're not paying me,
At
yo.
all. At all,
They're
man.
not paying me. What team is over?
Barca now. Although we chop L the
We
other
chop
time. but-
the L we chop in the summer.
Oh, he's a
No.
Barcelona fan as well.
Oh,
very
no.
Are you?
loud.
Oh yeah. Are you?
No, I'm a United fan,
Even
so I
worse,
understand
yes.
what you're saying. That's why I just kept quiet.
We feel you,
Unite.
Jerry.
Yeah.
That's why I kept quiet, man.
Fair enough.
Anything.
Fair enough.
I preferred not.
He didn't
Like,
want the thing to pass
United
him.
is
in the
embarrassing.
mud.
It's embarrassing.
Ifeanyi, are you going to take that?
I've been taking
That's
worse
it.
now.
I've been testing
What would you
worse,
say?
man.
Can't say you
To be
can't
fair,
really say
you
anything.
can't even defend it.
Can't say anything.
Oh, fair enough. But what was the bag for that, though? Because I'm just looking under the table and I'm seeing balances, and it's like, surely you must be living.
Oh,
He must be
they-
living,
they-
oh.
they didn't pay
Ojualo.
They didn't pay me.
Wait,
They didn't pay me.
Are they okay?
They were meant to pay me and they didn't pay me. Yeah. Still.
See, what's the brand's name so you can just, just
To
out
this
them now?
day, it was Elite Football Festival and the other one was like Abuja Light Fest or something like that. But yeah, like the Elite, and the thing was, these are all people I know, right? So with Elite Festival, we met up. One of the guys, so I'm close to one of the organizers. But one of the ones I'm also friends with, but like not that close. He was the one that hit me up about it. So we met and I was like, he was like, yeah, will you host, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, come. Like, because we're friends, I didn't think, and also this was the first thing I had ever hosted. I didn't think I was going to have to come and be like, all right, this is my contract. Here are my fees. Here is my this. I was like, this is something we're going to discuss in the future. No qualms. And frankly, it's my fee is like, it wasn't expensive. I was literally asking them for 50K. Like, that's it.
Can you imagine?
Like, that's it.
He's a lawyer,
So
50K naira, by the way,
50,000
for a
naira. Yeah, sorry,
like
50,000
Nigerian
naira,
audience.
Which, if you just go on xe.com and do the exchange rate, you'll be sad. You'll weep for us. But yeah, so then the day came, I hosted this thing. In fact, just like it was a 2-day thing, but like I only hosted on the second day. And the day before I went for the first day, I saw them and I was like, so like, who am I talking to about my payment? Because they were like, bring your contract. And I was like, all right, calm, whatever.
You can still imply that stuff, Sha. But my own payment to be more than the money you're fighting for, so I don't know.
Exactly. So that's why I've
take like
left them to
100K.
God and I'll never forgive. Anyway, so then the next day I hosted and we finished. Tell me why when I'm having conversations with these people about being paid, zero. They're saying, oh, but we lost money with this, with that. I was like, yeah, but like I'm meant to be part of that loss. I'm not somebody you pay after you have calculated your
Everything,
profits.
yeah.
No. So my friend, the one that I'm actually close to, he was like, because he's part of this organization, he feels bad, blah, 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 blah. He paid 25K. He gave me 25K. That 25K.
Oh, really? No,
Then
never seen it
that
done.
one, at least this one's we even had Abuja Light Fest. My goodness gracious me. This one, I said I'm not going to make this mistake again. I told them my prices up front, everything like that. Guy was like calm.
Same
like,
50K.
Same 50K. Weeks before this event, he was like, "Oh, I should send my account details so that they even pay it now." I was like, "Calm." I was even out of the country, and the day that I came back, all jet lagged and everything, was the day I hosted this thing, like that same day. And I was like, and at this point, I hadn't really been paying attention. I didn't realize they hadn't paid anything like that. Cool. Afterwards, I messaged this person. They were sending me a wild goose chase. Oh, the money is with this one. No, it's with this person. No, it's with this person. We'll see each other in real life on the street, so they'll be smiling and laughing with me. I'm like, but my account is empty. And my whole thing is just, it's 50K.
Yeah.
They definitely made more than 50K.
There's no way they didn't. So I'm just like, and you can't even be, the people that did Elite, weeks after Elite, they went to Dubai on holiday.
Has that demotivated you from like setting up things? This happened in Nigeria.
Yeah, this was in Abuja.
Mad. Is that demotivated you from setting up
I
things in
definitely will not be hosting anything for anybody anytime soon.
Really?
Yeah, definitely not. Because especially because of the type of events those ones were. Because they wanted a hype man, not a host. So what they wanted was somebody to just be like shouting over music and getting people to dance and things like that. And I was like, so why are you hiring me? You know? Like, there's literally people that's their job. Like, they're literally.
It sucks that you didn't get paid, but it just means that they find you funny, like funny enough to do something like that.
Yeah, like they clearly they appreciate my like personality and whatnot, but I feel like that's not what they were looking for. Because I was already thinking of, you know, I would have moments before like artists would come out or whatever, because there were a few performances at both. Before they come out, talk to the crowd, crack some jokes, do some accents, those kind of things. I was planning it all in my head, and I was just going to go and freestyle, because that's what I do best. But I got on there, and it was just DJ playing music, and then them wanting me to say, all right, everybody, you're having a good time. And I was like, so I should just lose my voice for...
Why don't you get a manager?
Because that's not my, like, plan. You know, like, I don't intend to be hosting things unless it's, like, my own show.
Is that your final thingy? Having your own show?
That's something I would really like to do, because we don't really have like a late night talk show in Nigeria.
Oh, you'd be so good at. I'm your cousin, but you'd be so good at it.
She's not biased at all.
I'm not biased,
but like, I think I would love, like, you see what Ebuka is doing, that kind of thing, but like on a bigger scale, like having people literally come to Nigeria for my show.
Tuesdays with Zeebaybz.
Do you get?
You
Like,
could
you
just
can literally
something
even
like
stay
that,
at the Zeebaybz Fridays. Like,
Literally.
it's already established. But like, so to have my own show, do games, find out if he's a musician, they come, they perform a little bit, we talk about their album, talk about whatever they're doing, play more games, and then they go. Simple. I'd love to do that.
Shout.
I would love to do that.
And I genuinely think you can definitely do that.
But the way this life is set up, the way my parents are set up,
Yeah, that was my next question. Do you think now that you've obviously built a platform, you have...
they will not. I'm gonna tell you this right now for free. For free.
Even if Owo is coming in, money is coming in.
You know, that before that Owo comes in, there's still that period where
Okay,
they will fight.
Yeah,
You get?
okay, fair enough.
So
So are
that's
they
the
fighting
thing.
you now?
It's a sticky one, because I was really frustrated when I started to blow, because my mom, people would send my videos to my mom and be like, how's Zara so funny? And then she'd come and be laughing with me about my videos. And I was like, but you're the same person just this time last year that was telling me I can't do pretty much this. Then she would be giving me like, what do you call these things? Suggestions for videos. And I was like,
I'm vexed, man. Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
sorry, do I know you?
I was so vexed.
Like,
oh my days.
that's fams.
That's
please.
fine.
Like,
That's fun.
you know, that kind of thing. And like all of a sudden now they're calm, they're cool about it. But then like every once in a while she'll like stop me and be like, so what's this whole thing about?
So yeah, back to your parents' farms in you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. They just, you know, because I'm a celeb, they're trying to say they know me. Yeah. So she gives me like ideas and stuff to put in my videos, and I'm just like, I don't know you from anywhere, bro. Like,
Like you weren't part of the process.
like, fam, no, not even that. You were a hater.
Man.
You were hating on me like
man.
crazy, man. But yeah, I think that is just, it's such a huge obstacle, because
Yeah.
if my parents were behind me, I might have started this thing by now. Even if it was just like doing it online. Like I can easily, it's a concept that I could do like on Insta Live if I did it properly. It's something that I could have guests on, play the games, play their music, whatever. And it's something I could do online, even with all this COVID now. But because I know that there is a very high chance that I'll start something like this and then they'll be like, yeah, you have to cut all that out. I don't even bother trying. So yeah,
that's not the one, man. Just
I mean, can they
unsupported
force you
parents.
to take
That's
it
what I
out?
was just gonna say. Yeah,
man, it's like our parents are different too.
fair enough.
It's like we're coming from different Nigerias.
No,
But
my
if you-
parents
if
will
your
make me
dream,
do it
if you
now.
really
My
want to do-
Nigerian parents, they're my life, I don't like stress. That's really my main thing. And if I know that a situation is going to be potentially stressful, even though it will come out to be like what I want happening in the end, I just won't do it. Like I just won't do it. That's just how I am. Like if I know that my parents are gonna say yes, but before they say yes, I have to have like loads of discussions with them about the thing, and then they're gonna question me about it, blah 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 blah, blah ask me all. I just won't do it because that
Fair
middle
enough.
section, I just.
Fair enough.
I'm a baby girl, like to live my life stress free. So
You're better than me, Sha.
Me, I'm stubborn, sha, because I know in life problem no they finish. So
Word.
my own is I just deal with the problem as it comes.
man, I wish I was like that. Maybe I'll be rich.
You're on your way now. But
We
no,
could get there.
honestly, bro, I genuinely think that obviously she keep going. Like it shouldn't be a thing because everyone here knows me that parents advice other ear. Like I'm just gonna do what I want to do anyway. So I just think it should be a thing. Don't let it be a thing that they'll end up costing you. But at the end of the day, it's just like just do your
Because
thing.
they work.
I think
Because no, they work.
I say cause they
Eminem
work.
would that is more cost. Is it not?
is
the
it
kind
not
of thing?
successful?
Eminem-
Because not they work,
Okay,
man.
that was because they work.
Okay.
That's the example you brought.
And look at him now.
A white man. You think white parents' cost is the same as black? Okay,
Honestly, the cost is
Come.
not the same.
come. What's his mom's name?
Because not they work,
I think
sha.
Elizabeth's cost is the same as I don't even know which name I will come and use. Nah, Funke. Funke.
Or using Ogun
See,
to call somebody.
to be honest, I know Nigerian parents are stubborn, but they jazz up eventually.
when they've
True.
seen the money.
It's actually
Yeah,
money.
yeah. She said that. Yeah,
It's
when they
actually
send the
money.
money.
Yeah,
But she
once
just
they
in the
see the
process
money.
going through the fight.
But it's actually it's really
Yeah.
money because like literally the other day I was with my parents and my mom was talking about how this UK TV show Gogglebox.
Yeah.
So she was saying that she was watching it and there's some two hijabi girls on it and like they're always swearing, right? And she was like, she's sure that their parents watch this and they're always swearing, like what would their parents think? My dad from behind us, I didn't even know he was listening to our conversation. He was like, money is coming in now. I said, is that the trick?
Oh, Nikoko.
So if you're watching this and you like my plan, my idea, just come and invest from now. Send the funds and I'll show them that it's something that we can make some money from and maybe we proceed because otherwise zero.
Or it can be like David Osha. Because his pops
She
gave
should
him
go and
money
use
to
her
pay
tuition
tuition.
money.
That
Carry your tuition money and start
money. I went to
start
Jai.
live.
Go to do his own.
But it's a risk.
To
like,
be
because
fair, it
if
works.
doesn't blow.
What if it doesn't
Yeah.
blow?
Hey, Omo.
Finish. Oh God, you're actually finished.
You're meant to be in year 4, year 2.
But then to be honest, I've already missed that opportunity, Sha, because I'm done with uni. So there's no more money, there's no pocket money again. So sad.
Fair enough.
Wait, so what are you actually up to now? Since you're not even putting you're not even putting out content. So what's actually going on? Like, no, now,
Who's
like,
attacking here, man? God damn. Please relax now. No be war.
I feel so attacked right now. Like, oh my god.
Fans will come for you. On
Oh
this
my
thing,
god. I don't have fans. Please relax.
13
you're
point
denying them.
something
Relax.
K followers. You have some
Who?
fans though.
You. Why are you denying now?
No, you must be looking at another Zeebaybz. What was the question? Oh, what am I doing? Okay,
Yeah.
so
If you say vibing, I swear to God.
Please relax, bro. What is it?
I don't know what's
Is she owing you money?
I'm being bullied. This is say no to bullying, please.
Abi.
This is abuse.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What are you up to?
Better not say vibing. Okay, so right. I was in Niger, right, for all of lockdown. I went back home in March. I was stuck in my house
Sorry.
with my parents
Oh,
and my
man.
sister for 5 months, almost 6. And then my little sister started school here, so I use that as an excuse to drop her and come.
I knew she was going to say Jackpot.
And then my parents also came to like take her to school, even though like we couldn't even go in, like because
Mad, yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so then I was like, I might as well try, because I've been in this country since 2000 and your battery.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in this country since 2010. So
Fizz. Ooh,
I-
Fizz.
yeah, I came into. I know I don't sound it, but I can.
It's
if
good.
you'd like.
It's good.
you know,
No,
I-
be like
We
the
prefer the
Niger.
Nigerian
Very
accent.
Niger.
I
yeah.
honestly consciously made a decision not to pick up the accent. Like I
I
didn't want
respect
it.
that.
When I speak to white people, I speak with them an American accent rather than a British one.
Wow. Can you imagine?
Yeah, so I went to an all-girls school for 6 years in Oxford, and then I went to Manchester, University of Manchester, and then my degree was 4 years because I had a year abroad because I did Spanish and business management. So I've been here for 10 years, so I'm trying to see if I can apply for indefinite leave and get the British passport because green ep.
This green passport podcast.
green passport.
That's why I didn't say.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say passport. I said
That
green.
challenge.
I didn't say passport.
She was about to say.
I didn't say passport. No. I just said green. We have green. We have. That's all I'm
It's
asking.
true,
That's
Sha,
all I'm
because we can't even use some of our passports to go to some African countries. Can you imagine?
asking. How does that make sense?
Eventually.
No, but then
Yeah,
you know when you
suffering, man.
really think about it, like the fact that you need like documents to
Upon top.
go to another country
In the same continent.
in the same, not even the same. I mean, just on this planet, like.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
the walls, the lines that they drew around countries, it's not like a real
Well, to be fair, I
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of understand.
designation. No, I mean, the whole concept of countries and like visas and like passports is ridiculous.
I don't
agree.
think
I've
so.
been saying
I
that.
don't think. I
Yeah.
don't
Really
think
think
so
so?
because it
Because you feel
makes
like everybody will just be migrants.
no. It makes governing easier. The world is
Fairs.
large, so you have to break them into segments.
I get that. The one that is
That-
actually doesn't make sense is the fact that Nigeria were a Commonwealth country and we have to take English exams to go over there. Even if you have like IGCSE results proving that obviously you can speak English, you're doing English speaking
IELTS.
tests.
They're
You're not
just taking
crazy
our
that
money.
is.
Yeah, like I understand all of that,
What? Eh?
but just from Twitter, comprehension skills in Nigeria.
Wait, no.
There's some people on Twitter cannot speak English properly.
Never
Forget
just
about
speak. It's
speaking
comprehension.
English. I just
I
need
agree.
comprehension
I agree. I
skills.
agree. I
Wait,
agree.
no, wait.
I'm
The thing is
waiting.
that if they could not,
I'm waiting.
the point of IELTS is you have to have admission to a uni. Obviously, if you don't have sense,
How you can say you
then
know?
you wouldn't have a uni. That whole IELTS thing, just scrap IELTS.
It will shock
please.
you, my dear.
Just
It will
scrap
shock you
IELTS.
because
Just scrap it.
you
They're
should-
just
that
taking
sense
people's
that you're
money.
saying that people are going to university with, it's not all of them that have
It's not all that have it.
So
man.
what kind
Okay.
of university? Let me not insult anybody's university.
No, because
sha.
that uni, they won't know that the person doesn't have sense now because they'll just see their grades.
True.
But their grades would mean that at least they have a certain level of sense.
They have certain level of intelligence.
Intelligence.
But
yeah.
But
Yes.
no, but that's what they tell us exams are supposed to test.
Mm.
So it's a flaw with their own system.
Absolutely.
The-
No, that I agree with entirely.
The IELTS, there's no point for that IELTS, man.
Me,
There is
can't
no
relate. I
point.
didn't have to do
So
it.
because of
Really,
this,
how come? How did you?
I was here.
Oh
They will make me do
yeah.
IELTS for something I was in the British school.
Okay, that's how
Ah,
you hacked it.
Bypass.
Eh,
Yeah.
No problem. Now.
Yeah, I don't even. But like, what's wrong with it? Like, is it hard? Like,
it's not hard. It's just insulting.
It's piss easy. Like it's so easy. It's embarrassing.
But then I feel like
Some of the exams,
the
listening,
reason you
speaking.
find it easy and like that you can say things like this is because you've had a good enough education in Nigeria. But we are part of such a small percentage. of
True. That's
But
very
the thing
true.
is, but
That's actually
see,
very true.
I
you know.
understand.
no,
yeah,
I
but-
understand what she's saying, but at the same time, it's like
No, it's
if
not
I
at the
did-
same
No,
time. I
no,
think
no.
that's your privilege speaking.
No,
because
no, it's
No,
not.
no,
It's
you
not.
have to let me
Just-
finish. Like if I did IGCSE,
no, not me. Oh. Bring your account, see money.
Let me explain. See, before you get to that stage, there are things to show whether or not you understand English.
Okay.
English IGCSE is compulsory. If I have a B in English IGCSE, there's no way I'm failing IELTS unless I do it on purpose. You have to do A levels. So you pass A level literature, A level history, A level
You
economics.
don't have to do literature. You don't have to do A-level shot. You can go to foundation.
Okay.
Or even
though
foundation.
You write all your exams, difficult exams in English, and then they expect me to fail an exam where they're asking me to describe my house. How does that work?
Is actually what the question is?
Yes, those are the questions.
Yes.
Bruh.
Describe your house. How
Bruh.
tall is your fence? How many rooms are in your house?
Wow.
Even
Describe yourself.
the listening. I fell asleep.
Yeah, the
Part of
listening
the
is
listening
quite
Yeah.
insulting.
This is-
I know
come on
this
now.
now.
Even a lot of tests are hard to get. Like even to get to the uni I'm at now. I remember like they ran out the test in Lagos. I actually had to fly to Abuja to do mine.
Wow.
Now that's money, man. Those are
That's
just
money.
Those are just more
No,
barriers to
I know.
entry.
I
It
understand
doesn't-
where you're coming from, and I feel like it's ridiculous that they're making us, them who travel to different countries and don't bother to learn their languages and continue to enforce English on
Yeah.
everyone. I feel like it's ridiculous that they'd expect people to come, especially when we were colonized by them. So that's our language now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the simple fact that us, we are seeing these tests as easy. There's mans, because like you were saying WAEC, you were saying GCSEs.
Yeah.
How many schools in total, let's say in Abuja and Lagos, do British curriculum? They're far outweighed by the schools that do WAEC, right?
Yeah.
True.
And how many people now, if you ask them about their WAEC exam, will tell you that men, they can't remember anything because they did not even write them. They went and they got the paper, the mark scheme, and they copied it down into their paper. They were cheating in their exam. They were doing
Yeah,
this
lots of
one in
cheating
their
goes on
exam.
there, man.
Yeah,
doing this in their
but I
exam.
mean,
So
You-
I feel like our education system is so bad that
the thing. But I'm
there's
saying
people
that,
will
like,
failing this IELTS anyhow.
see, I don't
Some
know.
people go
if-
fail
I,
am,
I don't
sha.
know about.
I no go lie.
I
you, some
never
people
hear
go fail.
anybody we don't fail IELTS.
Because everybody that
No,
you know
wait,
comes
no,
from
no.
the
Listen,
same-
what I'm saying is that,
I'm going
but
to-
I don't know about America and all those people, but in the UK, there are ways they ensure that you have enough sense
Such as
without the IELTS. Like I just said, you have to do A levels or foundations in it, and they don't accept WAEC as far as I know.
yeah,
They
some
do
unis
accept-
don't
they
accept
do
WAEC,
accept
especially.
WAEC.
Some
Yeah,
unis
some
don't,
even
though.
accept PIAC over IGCSE because it's harder.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they view it as harder.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're no
yeah.
P now. They're no problem.
Yeah.
Some unis don't take it though. Actually,
Yeah, some means don't take it, but
yeah,
some
which
do.
is mad. But
Yeah.
man, being
She's
Nigerian.
looking for receipts, by the way.
No, I want to know. Yeah, I want to see if I can find how many people like pass and fail. WAEC.
I don't think people fail.
You will shut.
You don't think people fail WAEC?
No,
People they fail
IELTS
WAEC
now. She's
plenty.
checking
Ah.
IELTS
Okay,
now.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, IELTS.
I mean, if you fail IELTS, then I mean,
Honestly,
IELTS is
I
supposed to
get
be
it.
for people who speak English as a
Second language, yeah.
Okay, make it free. It's kilo day.
Is it not just 45k?
See, you can say it's
But
not
Just
just.
for you, man. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you can say
If you are
just.
traveling abroad, surely you must pay 45k now.
What?
Point.
If you're going to
No,
travel abroad, you
45k. 45k can be the difference between you being able to afford traveling abroad.
if you can't pay
don't know.
45k, I'm sorry, we shouldn't be traveling
It can be
abroad.
the difference, man.
Come
Ah,
on, you can't pay
Okiki.
It can be the
45k.
difference.
That's
That's
100
more
pounds.
privilege talk.
How much
It
did they
can-
give you for
It
rent?
can be the
This
difference.
is because told him privilege. Now he's saying
No,
privilege.
tables have turned. Commerce have changed.
I had to flip it back.
Oh, I'm crying. No, but it's I understand what he's saying. Like if you have money to buy British Airways or whatever flight ticket,
Surely.
It can still be the
Surely.
difference.
It can.
And you're going to pay
be-
rent.
it
no,
can
You're going
be-
to pay living
But you
expenses.
know,
Some
you
people,
find-
their stuff is like this.
Yeah,
bro.
you
And
find a
then
lot
they
of
come
families
here
that
and
they-
start
They
working.
carried all their money like,
Yeah, script.
and that's how they
everything,
managed
and
to go
that's
abroad.
it can be
But-
100%. I know people like that. And you have to remember, you also have to do TB tests. You have to pay for the visa.
Thank
the
you.
flight,
Yeah, you have to
do
pay
blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
That should also
man.
that 45k should also be part of everything, man. That's what I think. Because emergencies happen. You get what I mean? How can
Like-
you need 7 million? You have exactly 7 million.
Sometimes that's all you need, man.
No, usually you even find that you need 7 million. Maybe you have 6. And
You have
something.
6, and then you borrow money
You borrow that to
from
fill
the
it.
bank or some shit, or
That
from
can happen.
somebody.
That can happen. But like, what do you call it? I feel like in the world there should just be one price for all visas. Because why are some countries more expensive than others?
because they
They are
rate
rating
themselves.
them.
What's the reason?
More.
Why?
Don't be
Because-
them. I blame now.
because-
Us, I blame.
Yeah.
If we jazz up, if we jazz up, we
Jazz
think say
up.
we go. They do all these things. I
But
don't
you
know.
know, like the Japanese visa. Do you know how much it is?
How much?
8,000 naira. I swear down.
Wow.
8,135, something like that.
Morogo.
Something like that. Japan.
Less than 10k.
Less than 10k.
Japan
but
with
if it's UK,
Tokyo.
I know how much I pay. Sha.
Hey.
It's more than 100k. now.
Oh, mo.
It depends, Sha. If you pay for that super priority, my guy.
God.
And that's always the case.
My
Yeah,
dad
that's
was
always
Because universities
stressed,
send your cars
bro.
late. You now want to
Yes.
come and
They know
Oh,
what they're
my dad
doing,
was
Sha.
stressed because he had
Wow.
to pay. Oh, I felt so bad. Imagine he paid for us to get it in like 3 days. We got it in 3 weeks.
I remember when you were complaining.
Bro,
and you can't do anything about it.
You can't
That's
do
the
anything
thing.
about it.
Yeah.
It's mad. I was just home like raw. Like,
Yo, but
and the
you
worst
know-
part that they can still reject you. You pay all
Yeah.
that money and they can still say, nah, we don't want you
You know,
here.
Angie, in our country, you get
Now, to be fair, man, I don't think they reject people easily like that.
Bro, they
This
reject.
guy is privileged is talking.
Guy, they've rejected
Your
my
transfer
cousins,
is
my
privileged.
neighbors.
They
Ah,
reject lots of
No,
people.
because
Is it the
you know,
reject-
the thing is,
Ah.
I think a lot of the time when people do get rejected because they don't used to read well.
Yes. They don't-
Because you see something like, okay, you have to have this amount in your account for this period
For this
before you
period.
apply. They will now go and put the money in that day. They will apply. They'll say no. They'll not be like, why did they decline? Mate, the money was not in the account. now."
yeah. That's
Like,
actually.
things like that. Like there's
That
always,
one is
there's
actually
always a
true.
reason- There's
Said the money
reasons
was
like
not
that.
in
You
the
won't
account.
follow
Yeah,
instructions. You now be
yeah.
confused.
That one is
as why
actually
they
true. That there actually
decline
needs
you.
to be a set amount of. It's
Yeah,
I
you
remember
have
it's
to have a
60 days. I think.
Yeah, for like
It's
2
30.
months.
Yeah. For 2 months, the money has
I
to
don't
be
remember.
consistently
It has to be
there.
like enough for
It
you
has
to
to
be able
be-
to like pay for yourself.
Yeah.
It's
I
no,
mean-
it's 11k. If you're in London, it's 11,000 plus your entire tuition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
it has
one
to be
year.
in your
1 year.
account. Like,
I know. I remember
mm.
my dad put like 10M in the account. Then one day open an
Yeah, so it
account.
has to be
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
11,000 what?
11,000 maintenance allowance. If you're in London,
I think 11,000 pounds.
Pounds.
Yeah,
pounds.
pounds.
Yeah.
if
My
you're
God.
in London, if you're outside London, it's like 9,000.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Sheffield it was like 8,750. I
Yeah.
still remember. I read over every document, bro.
God.
And you still have to pay for NHS, which was like what, £2,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And I've
£2,000.
never used that NHS stuff.
On, I've never really been sick in this country.
I
you
used
know.
it once, Sha. Yeah, once.
Maybe you guys should have just, been born in Britain and had
Oh,
passports.
Farida
Wait,
is
wait,
an up.
wait.
And
Can I
then
say
maybe
something?
you wouldn't have to
No,
pay
you guys,
that
can I
amount.
just say something? Farida is behind the camera. I'm just seeing personally. God punish Farida.
Farida
Sorry,
is an
yo.
up,
UK.
man.
Farida's an
God
Farida is an
forbid.
up.
But as a British citizen,
She's
this is
even
tough.
flexing it.
I feel like she just
It's
removed
tough
this
for
mic
me
and just
to
stewing
No
her.
be you I blame. It's Buhari I blame. The guy jazz up. Literally, I'll be beating chest. As a
Hold up. You have green as well, though.
Yes, no,
Okay.
but
Just
double,
checking.
double.
No, because I was wondering maybe you was one of those people that only has British passport. They now have Nigerian visa. I wanted to know what. I wanted to know what it looks like.
Actually, what does Nigeria visa
I want
look
to,
like?
and you know, apparently it's hard to get.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
So they are flexing.
Why are you laughing now?
So they are flexing on top nonsense.
No, now let's flex. Why can't we flex
flexing
in Doesn't matter.
Yo,
It's hard to
like,
get,
like
yeah.
it's hard to get our visa.
You suffer
Serious?
before you
Yeah,
get
I
our
swear.
visa.
Like,
You have visa.
Mad.
So people cannot just enter the country anyhow.
How can they be entering?
no,
the country?
any we do basbos. if you make us get visa for your country, you must get
I
visa
love
for
it,
us.
man. This picture.
mad.
For most
Come
anyway.
on.
No,
There's visa on arrival.
there's some. But
Yeah, there's some countries
the
that-
bulk of them you have to go to our bloody embassy.
Nice.
Bro,
And they're now incompetent. So
I
you
think
now
the
suffer.
Nigerian embassy in London is
my.
probably the
Yes,
worst
oh
embassy on
my.
earth. I think one of the worst embassies on
No, I've
earth.
never
One, it
gone there.
smells. The time you spend there is inhumane.
Guy, these
Everyone
are
is
people now.
rude.
Why you
that said
do
all
this,
this.
man?
Do you know me? Do you know when you guys are saying all these things? But the only thing I'm thinking is when you now blow. Wow.
Hey.
When you now
these
blow
are
and
our
people are watching
man.
these videos.
They'll not be saying, see, it's Ohiz, so it's not me.
Ah,
Yeah,
because
because
you
you were
denied
joining
me.
now.
Did I say it?
Yes.
You know me, I love our people now. I said, let's beat chests.
Yeah,
You suffer before
he
you
said
get
it's
a
Buhari
visa,
he
man.
blames.
You
So
say
fair.
Buhari,
Buhari,
blames.
man.
You
Fair
said
enough.
for the
It's
top.
Buhari I blame. Why
Fair.
would I send for him?
Ah,
If
okay.
he's behaving like he doesn't have sense, then I have to. I mean,
Yeah.
we cannot be
Farida,
fair.
why are you making fun of us like this?
Are
It's
you
not
not?
fair. Can you
You are
imagine?
Nigerian.
Can you
no, I
imagine?
beg.
If I was president, I would
Oh,
revoke all your
Don't worry, I
all
will,
of
I will join you. I will join you
all
very
of you,
soon.
all of you that have
Isn't
red
that what the
passport,
US does?
I'll revoke all of you, man. You won't come back to Nigeria. I'll revoke your citizenship. I don't care.
That's mad. No, but some countries do that.
You want to bet?
Some countries
Yeah,
do
some
that.
countries do that.
I know.
Yes, some countries
I
do
know
that.
Japan for certain. If you have Japanese citizenship,
You
that's
can't be
it.
a citizen.
But they have the strongest passports in the world. So what do you need the other
They
ones
do?
for? Yes.
I swear it's
You
Malaysia.
can go to maybe like 190 something countries out of 197.
I
with
swear
a
it's
Japanese
Malaysia
visa.
now. It used to be
Now?
Japan, but I think it's Malaysia now.
They've taken how?
Nah.
Malaysia.
How did Malaysia do that?
Bro, you be wondering, bro. Like,
Oh.
Malaysia is up there, Norway is up there.
Bro. What is it?
Guys,
No
that-
offense to
Crazy.
Malaysia, but
Ask the Malaysian
So you
friends,
have
you
somebody,
know.
you have
Nah.
somebody in your comments saying, "Wow, Malaysia here," but like
Can
We have
Imagine
listeners
now.
from there, fine.
You know it's
yo.
all love.
Ah.
These guys hating
It's
on
all
my
love.
country.
Is it really?
That
Malay.
you have British people too saying that. And this guy
Malay.
said that embassy smells. So we're in big trouble.
Nah,
we'll just be attacking
Our
us
embassy
for
is
that.
actually quite stressful, man.
Bro,
I've never been there.
Yeah, but is
Sha, so I
anything
can't speak.
Nigerian not stressful?
Stressful, yeah.
Like,
speaking of
that's-
speaking of just stress being Nigerian, SARS. What's everyone saying about that?
All I'll say is that
Wait, can you
The-
reach into my jacket pocket? This one. No, this one that's next to you.
I'm
You
excited.
want to bring contraband to our show?
Yeah,
I'm
there
excited.
should be a mask in there.
Is it an NSAS mask?
Is there a mask? No, there's another one. There's another one.
The anticipation thickens.
Where'd you get this
Yes,
from?
sir. We love that. We love that. We love
Shout,
that. We love
man.
That's all I
that.
have to say.
We
I just
love
want to
that,
tell our
man.
politicians that they're not smart. Like we see what they're trying to do.
Good.
Yo, you see
We
they've
saw
done a
now.
curfew?
In Lagos at 4
Because
p.m.
they went to
bro.
round up thugs to go disrupt protests, then blamed it on the protesters, and are trying to use that as an excuse to impose a curfew.
Wait, so if they impose a curfew and people come out in their numbers, would they start spraying them with
They will use that. As
And guess who they're going
justification
to
do whatever they
employ?
start spraying them?
Yeah.
And
I
guess who
don't
they're
think
going to
so. I
employ
don't
to
think
do
so.
that?
They won't spray, but they can arrest. They'll use that as an excuse to
And
arrest.
and
all
he
that shit.
also said that protesting is now banned.
You cannot ban a fundamental
So
human
human
right. Where
right.
did those people get their degree from?
That's
Well,
not
anyway,
dem-
they don't even-
that's not a
they don't
democracy
care.
anymore.
That's why they're making us do IELTS.
No. There's a difference. They know what they are doing.
Of course.
It's not
of
that they are
course,
stupid.
Of course.
They know what they're doing.
I mean, for God's sake, they released people from prison just so that they can discredit NSAS protesters.
That's-
Even the
Those-
people,
those
no,
guys
let's
are not
even
from
talk about the
prison,
people
sha.
they released from prison. People were coming out with beats,
Suitcase.
tailored clothes, suitcases, and I was like,
2020 Arsenal
2020
jersey.
Arsenal jersey.
Somebody that was locked up in 2016. You think we're stupid, Abby?
Said 4 years. We said, no.
Okay.
One of them said, since 2016. I said 2016. Which year is that? Since 2016. They gave him script. He failed to read the script well.
Man, Buhari on the same wavelength. sha.
2016 before Christ.
He said since 216 as in BC. Since 216 BC, I've been inside this prison. But like, and someone was saying how they've been to that prison before, and there's 4 gates before you get into the main prison place. So even if you manage to bust the way that they said that protesters just entered the gate, there's still 3 more gates in front of you. They didn't have any arms. They didn't have any gun, no cutlass, no anything. They somehow did prison break. Oh.
No,
Without
no, the
arms?
film, as you say.
And I was like, it's really frustrating because as much as we here know for certain that there's people behind this that aren't actual
Yeah.
NSAS protesters, is the fact that last in that Nigeria they will win over some people and prove that
Yeah, that's true.
They're
we're
paying
doing the wrong
You're
thing.
doing the wrong thing. True.
That
true.
we are
They will win
violent,
over some people.
we're
yeah.
this, we're that. It's so silly. Because you just have to go under the tweets.
Propaganda.
You just go
that's
under
all it
the tweets.
is. Propaganda.
Oh, entirely.
Propaganda
So if
But
the-
speaking of
propagates.
propaganda, though, the country with the best propaganda in this planet, without a doubt, the United States of America.
Facts.
Undoubtedly.
Facts.
You have to give it
Without
to
a
them.
doubt,
You really just have to
undoubtedly.
give it to them because they are really just Nigeria with Gucci belts, but and the Gucci belt is stolen, but
What
they
a
know how to
metaphor.
they
Control
know how
the
to wear
narrative.
they know how to wear that belt. They know how to wear it.
You don't need to have
so
sense.
much.
You just need to know how to control the narrative.
Bruh,
For Trump to be president,
guy, it doesn't make sense. So many things actually just
Even
don't make
Kanye
sense.
himself, they run.
And
Everybody
then they
feel
vote for him.
I can't even
Yeah,
carry
but-
And
votes.
then they'll now
So.
tell us they have
Hello?
more sense
You
than
people
us.
are
In
talking about
Kentucky,
Kanye
Kanye
West.
West carried more votes than Joe Biden
Are
and
you
Trump.
forgetting that in whichever year they were voting for
For
a gorilla?
Harambe. A dead
Harambe.
gorilla, yeah.
A dead
gorilla?
gorilla.
You didn't know?
Yes, no.
As a, for president.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'll be. Modaro. Someone that is dead. An animal. I said someone.
An animal that is dead.
And I'm that's dead.
Shock you.
He shocked.
It shocked me, man.
See, everything is
Fuck.
I
propaganda.
just wonder, like,
man.
what if he would? Like,
Who?
like Harambe now.
They'll go and put him in this coffin. Or
Coffee for head of state.
can you imagine?
Nah.
Blood of God. True.
I mean, you tell no lies, but like, damn.
Don't worry. We'll talk about
Boo-boo.
America one day.
Boo-boo's been a bad
Boo has
boy.
been a bad boy.
Oh my god.
But what's wrong
Nigerians
with
are
that
too
guy,
funny.
man? What's wrong with that guy?
Well,
I'm telling you, he's not aware of what's going on.
He's
outside.
aware, please. You
He's
can't
not
tell
aware
me he's
outside
not
Also
aware.
Rock, I
Yo,
swear to
I'm
God.
Tell me
look.
he's
I'm
not
not the
aware.
one. I'm not the one that said this, but just go on Twitter and search Buhari dementia. Just search it.
Are you serious?
I didn't say it, Sha.
Man.
He didn't say it, but
I didn't say it.
Allegedly.
Honestly, allegedly.
I'm not the one. I
But
just,
it
I
makes
just,
sense.
I
Making
said
excuses for the man
search
is
Twitter.
evil.
I just
Yeah.
happened to come across it one time.
I understand. Don't worry.
Anyway, moving on. Quick, swiftly.
But yes, I do not believe he's aware of anything going on. Period.
He's aware. Joe.
He's aware. He's an
There's
evil
even
man,
a
bro.
video of what's the name of that guy? Is it Sanwo-Olu or what's his name?
Yeah.
Telling him that they should create a fund
He
to
started laughing.
compensate the families of victims, and he laughed. I said, okay, make a jam you
He was,
for Joel Lepa
he was
one
probably
day.
laughing because he heard a big word he didn't understand, so he just needed to
Wow.
laugh.
Oh my god.
Me, I cannot insult my president too.
You guys,
I did not say anything. No,
He's not my president. To go and enter
He's your
contact.
president. man. Whether you
Sound
like it
research
or
already.
not, he's your
Yo.
president. I cannot insult
Because
him.
you have red passport now.
Yeah,
Anything
you
you
just
do,
run.
jackpot to England.
You can run back. Us, we
Us,
don't
if
have
they
that
catch
That's
luxury.
for
us,
visa. They revoke this thing. I'm
Nah.
going back to go and face
Carry
the
us,
music.
put us in, so take us to Heathrow. Carry us, go back.
Yo, like, Niger is insane.
This even Hito, they'll take us a boat. Hito is luxury
It's in a
now.
boat. I'm crying. Can you imagine?
Comedy
You now have to walk
God.
from Morocco. Give them
Man.
trek through the
Leg it.
deserts. Leg it, these bends.
At least I can do small cardio, Sha.
Sorry now. Fit farm.
From Morocco to the...
Do you guys believe that this will make a better Nigeria, though?
Yes.
me.
No matter what happens.
No.
No, all I know is that we can't lose, because if we lose, we're finished.
Finished.
All the vex.
Because it just
Oh my
means that
God.
we actually can never... If we lose this battle against SARS, SWAT, or
Doesn't
whatever
mean
they
we're
call
finished,
themselves.
bro.
That's
I mean,
exactly
you can
what
win
it's
the
like,
battle, but you
bro.
can win the war. You can lose the battle, but you can still
No,
win the
this
war.
is a battle we can't lose.
No, but
It's a
it's
key
the war they are
battle.
talking about too, because this is a war now currently.
Yeah, fair.
This is a
Yeah.
key
The battle that we're losing is currently now that they've put these curfews and stuff. That's one
Yo.
of the battles we are losing today.
Yeah.
That's
But
yeah,
the war
true, true.
is this
It's the
NSAS
SARS, yeah.
because honestly, truly, if we are not successful, as they say in Hausa,
You go bloody.
Magana ya kare. Talk don't finish.
Any boy, it's all
You
good.
like you have entered one chance. Like
fair.
that's it.
And that's why I have hope, because people know that there's no other choice.
I tell you, I've never had like pride in my country before till now.
Damn.
Never.
Guy, the thing is, I've always had pride in Nige, but
How?
it's
Why?
like unfounded pride.
But like
It's not based on anything.
It's not based on
It's
anything.
like on top green,
pure
white, green.
vibes.
That's all.
No, do you
You
know?
just
Okay,
vibes
yeah.
are inshallah.
No, it's based on our potential, because I know we have potential.
No, but
okay,
you
that's
see,
fine.
the thing is, because
Niggas are
of that,
just fucking
like
shit up.
because of how things are, you cannot even recognize that potential because they kill it. So this is the
True.
first time that I've been like, huh, things can actually work.
Perhaps, yeah.
And that's why they're trying so hard to squash it.
May
'cause
happen.
they know.
Yeah, they know.
Don't worry, from SARS to NEPA.
From SARS to NEPA,
NEPA.
from SARS to senators. That's where we're going next.
As in,
Honestly,
Why
Nepal
they
and
have
all
the-
of them will
No,
come.
man,
We'll
I
come
need
back.
200.
We'll reverse
Yo,
and we'll
the
adjust
amount
them.
of money they give them to buy like newspapers
1.2
in a
M.
month, they can buy newspapers like all the newspapers they release daily for like 6 years.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, if I made a tweet this morning, you
Wardrobe
remind me.
allowance,
Oh gosh.
and they all just wearing kaftan.
And Agbada. And starch. How much
That's
is
why it's
starch?
starch like that.
How much is
Yeah,
starch?
that's
now?
why it's
Have
that's
you
why
seen-
Buhari's Abada is so
Have you
crazy.
seen guys?
If it
So
drops like
crisp.
this, your body you tear. It's so strong.
Nah, the guys at Bada is always crazy. You think the guy is?
I can't lie.
Wait,
That
which
one I'll
other,
give
which
it
other
to
one
you.
is that they have? Is it suffering allowance or what?
Hardship
Hardship
allowance.
allowance.
Say like
Yes.
suffering.
Your hardship.
Hardship
What is your
allowance.
hardship?
Forget
To be
about
doing
that.
chit chats
Wait
inside
now.
this.
Make we catch you for a jewel.
They have fun.
Don't worry.
This
Nah.
one like when I catch it.
I don't
I don't know.
Only you are
Make we
whiskey,
You, they are living comfortably. You, they are living comfortably in
Man.
Bagada. You're talking to Joe
There's only
Lepa.
whiskey there.
I live in Bagada.
Now to enter moto, go jewel leper now.
No,
Is it that
you
with
have to
the-
climb machine so that it's real.
Machine.
Climb Okada.
It's true, Sha.
Yeah, you have to give them.
When to make it authentic. You take,
Okada with
If not,
singlet.
keke.
you take
And
Uber
it
to go
has
and
be
meet
the-
Buhari
if
to
it's singlet,
fight.
there's
You're
no
not real
phone
now.
inside. it doesn't have fully side. It's not
Cigarettes
legit.
and slippers.
It's not legit. They have furniture allowance. How many houses are they furnishing?
Imagine, man.
Furniture
But
allowance
apparently,
is
You be
so-
shocked. It's true. You actually.
No. But that aside, like I heard, so you know how everything has a reason. Everything has a reason it started,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean it should continue. Because initially, so in Abuja when they started this furniture allowance, it was because they had made houses for the senators in Apple. There's like a estate there that's meant to be the senators' houses, and it was meant to be like every time a senator goes, he leaves the house and comes back in, right? But that aside, when they finished building them, there was not enough time to start furnishing everybody's houses individually, so they just gave everybody the money. Said, look, buy the furniture for your house. So tell me how many years later, when it's not even senators that are living in those houses anymore, they are still giving them furniture allowance. That what? You get so many things in Nigeria. There's a reason why it's there. There's a reason why it started, but there's no reason why it should still be going on right now. If you want to say SARS started for whatever reason, sure, right? Maybe he did his job at some point.
Yeah.
But why is he still here now when we are more afraid of police than thieves?
True.
There's a higher chance of you being killed by a SARS officer, as far as I'm concerned,
Than
in
an armed
Nigeria
robber.
than an armed robber.
100%. Like how many times?
Even then, by COVID, according to Al Jazeera.
According to our stats, but do you believe them? Not really.
Even by
Oh,
COVID.
man.
Yeah, according to Al Jazeera, sure.
That's crazy. Because even
And they're quite
Africa as a
reputable,
whole has
so-
actually handled COVID-19
No, but Al Jazeera
pretty
is
well.
using NCDC's stats, so we don't know.
It's true, sure.
We don't know about it.
Let's just say allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just say
Everything's
allegedly.
alleged, please.
The fact that I saw a tweet that you put out this morning, at least as of when we recorded this, about how much money like the Nigerian people have cost the
Cost
government
them.
in it. Like how much was it? 1 point something.
It was
billion?
1.4 billion pounds in
Yeah.
12 days. And so
Yeah,
the
of
first
the-
thing I'm thinking is, so we can generate 1.4 billion pounds in less than 2 weeks.
1, 2. Where does that money go?
Where's the money go?
Yeah.
Fuck. It goes into the belly of snakes and into the hands of
Dragons.
of
Dragons and
dragons
monkeys.
and monkeys. Monkeys and snakes are living life in our country.
But you know what's insane? Literally, like a week before these NSAS protests started, I was talking with one of my friends about how, like, we all know how much potential Nigeria has, all of this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
but then we never have hope because so many things have happened that in any other country, the people would be out in the streets and we hadn't been. And we had literally just finished saying this, the next week, bam.
They came out.
They came
And
out,
I said,
bro.
now we.
Stop, man.
I was like, yo, jazz up. Because, like,
Everybody
Like,
jazz up, man.
I have never felt prouder of my country and my people in my life. Not like I've lived a long life, still a baby girl, But but it's the fact that, like, in moments where I felt proud of Nige, I swear I can guarantee you it's about music. I can
True.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Or the entertainment.
It's just music.
Yeah. Mhm.
Which is it Nollywood?
Ibu and Aki and Papa make me proud.
Ibu is an
animal.
Fair enough.
Pick up to Ibu.
Fair enough. The development of Aki and Papa into like an international meme it was so
Yeah.
random.
Crazy.
You just see American Twitter, they're using that, that one that he's holding knife.
Yeah.
How many calculating?
That's calculating video.
Well, that one is like, this floor is not sparkling.
It's not sparkling. Who cleaned this floor?
And the fact that they're even
Put your leg up.
That show was too funny.
Who cleaned this floor?
Oh.
Plus,
Yeah.
besides entertainment.
You know,
Fair.
there is like, yo, who are these little boys? I mean, little boys. This
Those are
this
grown
every
men.
boys can born you.
Yes,
Like-
multiple times, Seth.
Ah, man.
Aki and Papa.
No, I love being Nigerian, 100%. We just have used. That's it. We just have used to see this. That's it.
And my
Us
thing
to-
is, if we can be like, I'm not saying we're great, but like, if we can be this great with such rubbish governance, imagine.
Imagine. Yeah.
I just hope our generation to jazz up, because I want people to understand that there's some people that fall into our age bracket that think like those leaders. Because
of
there's
course.
some people that
100%
justify
now.
fraud.
What's-
There are people that do all these things.
Yeah.
So I
when we
just want
started
to say,
NSAS, when
well-
all these Yahoo boys say, hey, it's for us. NSAS. But me,
The
we
big-
said,
the
no, we're coming
politicians
for you
paying-
next.
There are politicians playing all those yo boys, like not even yo boys, just thugs in general, like 1,500 just to disrupt the protest, and they'll take you 1.5. Well, fighting for your future, you took 1.5 to
But
end the
then-
movement.
But then, poverty.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, poverty
That
na
condition they
bastard,
bend,
though.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
You go
Poverty na
bend the
bastard,
crayfish well,
true.
well,
As
man.
in,
Good taste and turn the crayfish.
But yeah, like it's insane because as much as you want to say, oh, we're doing this for you, blah 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 blah, it's all for you. Like Down 1.5. Maybe they haven't seen money in 3 weeks.
Will shock you, man. The poverty there is bad.
Even the
there.
police
Oh,
should be
man.
fighting with us, but they refuse.
Exactly, because if anything, we're doing this for them. We're
They're
trying to
just-
get you
they're
more
just- they're just
salary.
Yeah.
You're just foolish.
But then, Nisha, I can never understand people that are just trying to say that, because police are underpaid, that's why they're killing people.
How can you justify?
That what?
You can't justify it.
You can't
rubbish,
justify
man.
it. Like,
How you be
I feel like,
justifying that?
because obviously, I feel like Nigerians love to be like they just love to come and do devil's advocate for no reason. Like,
Yeah.
something that's black and white, too.
To
In
be
fact,
fair,
it's black and black. You will still go and find grey somewhere in one corner to come and talk about it. And so people will be bringing up different sides of the argument, which in any other situation, fair, but people are dying. That's
people
my
are
own.
dying. I understand bribery,
Yeah.
Sha, but I don't understand the killing.
People
The
are
killing don't
dying.
make any sense.
They are killing people. So there's nothing that you can come and say, but, and I'll listen to you.
People that aren't
nothing I
even
can
responsible
justify
that.
for
There's
the
nothing.
position they're in.
There's nothing. Like,
Please transfer your anger to the people that caused this thing now.
Yeah,
Why are
to
they
the guys
taking
at
it
the
out?
top.
Why are
They
they taking
really,
it out?
like,
on normal?
if they really joined the thing and they just went on strike and they joined the protest, like
Don't go and kill president, too. You don't go survive. Fam.
nobody
But I mean,
said
like,
kill president. To
see,
please.
remove this part from, just remove this part. When you're
just-
Yeah, nobody said kill
them not even
president.
almost
To
hear it, just
before
cut
they
it,
say
cut
green
it out.
passport, they're anarchists. To a beg.
Just cut it out. I know what I'm saying, because me, I have faith. I have faith in this podcast, so I know it's going to blow.
Yeah.
So,
Eshe,
just
thank
cut
you.
Oh, yes, that part where you were saying that our embassy is smelling.
Nigeria,
Nigeria,
leave it there, leave it there, leave it there. I'm leaving that one, Jare.
Not to face the music for that one.
They'll
Yeah,
so
enough
make
of
me wait.
people.
Oh my days.
They
They say,
say,
oh, so you Ohiz
you're
from
the
that
Ohiz, Abi.
podcast of
No,
Green.
don't
That's
worry.
you.
Don't worry, by then you will have green card.
Wisdom, word.
She's just
word,
jazzing. If anything happens to you, she will not care. Just tell you.
No. You too, you blow to you, be able to help us. I beg. But
Amen.
man,
My
apart
country
from
forever,
that, man,
man.
what do you have? Or do you have any plans going forward? Anyway, you want to maybe even bring back Zeebaybz Fridays?
Oh no, definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay.
I think I'm just going through a rut at the moment. It's
Guess
a very,
like
very
that.
long hiatus, you know.
Yeah.
But I will definitely be back. I'll definitely be back. And but you see, the thing is, I feel like every week, maybe if I had planned to start this week, and then these protests were going on, and it just feel like, oh, I'm being really insensitive if I'm putting out
Putting out
content.
funny videos.
However, I do
Yeah.
realize though that I can put out content that is relevant because
True,
I don't
true,
know
true,
who
true.
I'm going to reach.
So the current climate of things.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So like NSAS.
Yeah.
Like big up Mr.
Macaroni.
Macaroni.
Yeah, exactly.
Like all them
Sarah
man there,
Macaroni is
yeah.
that one. What's her name? Taoma. She released one yesterday or something, and it was like one of the people that Shaq does it with her
Yeah.
came into the room, and she had just finished speaking on the phone to like the daughter who was out at a protest, and then one of the boys came here and he was like, he came to look for Tao or somebody that somebody just gave him 15K that he should go and disrupt the protest. So he came to come and look that we should go and disrupt it together. Then the mother said, okay, come, let me even slap the guy. What do you mean your mates are protesting for a better Nigeria? Those vibes. So she's still being funny.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's telling you like, look,
What's going on?
look, this money that you're going to collect is not benefiting anybody, and even if it's benefiting you, it's temporary. But you know, at the same time, it feels like even saying that, even like if I was to say that, it would definitely be coming from a place of privilege,
Yeah.
because we know that the root problem is poverty. Like
Yeah.
without poverty, give me money so that I support police that is killing people. How?
Oh yeah.
How? But they know people are
Weaponized
hungry.
poverty.
People are hungry.
People
yeah.
are hungry,
Yeah.
man.
They know people are hungry, so they're like, hey, here's your next meal. Carry cutlass.
That's why they go and buy a bag of rice when it's time for election.
We're not justifying
Yeah.
it, too. We're
Yeah.
just,
We're
We're not
Right.
just
we're
buying it.
just
We're
talking,
just
just
saying that
explaining.
It's giving you a
like,
different.
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
There is sense
You
behind
understand
it.
two
It's not like
sides.
people are just
Yeah.
being
Foolish. bro.
angry and violent for no reason. Some of them just literally have no choice. But then at the same time, though, like
They have a choice.
me,
man.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like me, ba.
They
I
have
feel
a
like
choice.
if there's many of us that they're paying, I can easily finesse that money and dip.
Yeah.
Like I don't actually,
To be fair.
yeah, I don't actually have to go and
Do
Do
it. Yeah.
I've always thought about that.
Yeah.
Like, if they gave me money to vote for you, it's like, okay, cool. Can you really prove I didn't vote for you?
you can't. I'm saying so like there's still that like
True.
right?
Yeah, that's true. Why didn't they just take the money and jackpot?
Because the person that's giving you money is not following you people to the
Yeah,
place
to the
And I thought we
place.
like finessing each other too. So I mean,
so it's like they clearly just want violence.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like one thing that I'm glad that everybody is very insistent on is that we all stay very cautious of the fact that they're trying to maintain this divide of religion, of ethnicity, of of whatever. What do they call it? Tribe. They're trying to keep tribalism alive. Because I saw so many tweets where they're like, is this Hausa guys that they are paying to come and disrupt the protests in Abuja? And I was like, first of all, you don't know that. 1, 2. Second of all, you have Hausa people that are protesting with you right next to you. We're all meant to be doing this thing together. Yeah. So if you see that somebody is being paid to come and do it, is that person is being paid. It's not that they're being paid to come and do this and they're Hausa and they want to disrupt this because they're Hausa. Because if you look at what's going on in the north, like there's cities and towns that are being ransacked by bandits as we speak. Yeah. They are killing themselves, if we want to put it that way. So I feel like if we want to move forward as Nigerians, we have to look past things like this.
Yeah,
100%.
Because it's only going to hold us back.
One Nigeria,
bro.
One
Spirit. Where did that come from? Oh, okay. I was feeling left out. I didn't know. I didn't know.
We have Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, even Edo in the house, low key, man.
No,
it's outside here.
Awkward. Well, on that
Ohiz,
note,
you're having
thank
one
you.
of those days.
Can you see?
Ohiz is having
On
one
that
of those
note,
days.
thank you for coming.
Ignorance.
Thank
Ohiz
you.
is having one of those days.
yeah, you just have.
On that
Yeah.
note, thank
No,
you.
let me teach you. I'm Kanuri and Yoruba.
Okay.
So therefore,
Okay.
Me,
yeah,
I'm
see-
Igbo and Igbo. Sha.
No. Okay, I've been educated. Thank you.
mixed race.
They will come after you.
Man.
And I know you don't know what Kanuri is, so go and Google it. You guys watching, and all of you sitting here.
To be fair, they're like 200.
There's so
200
many
what?
200 ethnicities
in Nigeria.
Nigeria
is so
There's so
diverse,
many.
Yeah.
It's actually
Because
insane that they just
Some
did
people
like
who
this.
thought they had more sense than us just came and divided all of us and packed us
They really
together.
thought.
They
They
thought
really
they
thought.
thought they had sense. Did they know who they are? Sha?
They know.
You've been subbing them since episode 1,
Did
bro.
they know themselves?
They.
Man, but yeah,
But they
thank
don't
you as
blame us.
always for coming through. Thank you for watching
You're too
us,
much.
listening, and all that.
Oh, I thought we're complimenting her. It's not your
No,
time.
bro.
Sorry, okay, continue.
I can't lie. I also thought
As in, you
that.
said
I
I
was
was
already
like,
claiming it.
as in,
Let's
But
Oh,
thank you, Zeebaybz, for coming through.
Hey,
Dogu
hey,
one.
Hey,
thank
thank you for coming through. Check out Insta, man. Probably one of my favorite Insta personalities right
Nah,
now.
she's too
Check
much,
her
okay.
She's too
when
much,
she has
man.
content back up.
Look,
But
by the time when I drop it,
eventually.
by the time this drops, there'll be a video out.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
YouTube block us,
But
Sha.
don't drop tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Eventually, but yeah, thank you as always. Check us out, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Where else do we even stream stuff? Anchor, you know that. Well, yeah, thank you for joining us as always. And yeah, Green Passport, we out.
Thank you.
Peace.
For the outro, if you've come this far, be sure to subscribe everywhere and follow them on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And stay alive.
If you can fake accents, that
Yeah.
means don't cap him beyond another level.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. It is.
Why were you now going after him when we were
When you're the same
I didn't go after him. I just said